Welcome to the NOAA Ship Okeanos Explorer and our latest dive on this exploration of seamounts of the New England Seamount chain and canyons just off the eastern seaboard of the United States.
We are diving on an unnamed and unexplored seamount, and in fact we, as in the Okeanos Explorer, has actually been the first to map this seamount in high-resolution multibeam. What we're diving on today is a almost perfectly star-shaped seamount, and what will happen sometimes is that when a volcano builds up on the seafloor, magma can actually get channeled along in a linear direction, and it will form what are known as rift arms. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, these are pillar lavas.
Today our dive is to more than 4,500 meters depth, so the pressure will be an incredible 450 atmospheres or 6,615 pounds per square inch. So it's just immense pressure. So one of the popular pastimes is to decorate styrofoam cups, and we send it down to the bottom. And basically the cup has a lot of air spaces in it, and as the ROV in the cup descends into the bottom, the airspace just gets squished out of that cup, and that cup will shrink to a much smaller size. There's a lot of discussion going on in the front row among the ROV group. As we noted, this is the deepest that the ROV Deep Discoverer has descended, and so there's a lot of attention being paid to the engineering and making sure that all systems are fully operational. There's a nice view actually of the that cornealaria type octocoral that I was seeing. You can clearly see the polyp has 8 tentacles and has a mouth surrounded by those tentacles. So that was a really nice view there. That was outstanding close-up imagery, really nice. We have 25 different users joining us right now in the event log, which is an instant messaging system where scientists who are on shore can communicate with us. Chris, what do you make of this? We're looking at an asteroid at some 4,675 meters.
I wish you could collect it, because I don't know what that is.
Oh, excellent. Very interesting view in the Sirius camera of the D2 ROV moving over the bottom here.
I just have to say it again, this terrain is so unusual. All these lobes and lumps.
Our current depth is 4,641 meters. Water temperature is 2.28 degrees Celsius. I do think that all deep sea biologists would agree that we are currently in the abyssal zone, Peter Oster on shore at the University of Connecticut is noting that this is a bit like wandering through Bryce Canyon National Park, perhaps. Except that we are 4,608 meters deep. That's 4.6 kilometers. That's just about 3 miles deep in the North Atlantic here.
See the octopus.
Oh yeah, there's if you look at the Sirius view, you can see an octopus hovering in the water column. Looks like possibly a cirrate octopus.
Again, it was a very long trip to get down here. This was a record-breaking dive for D2. D2 had never been this deep before. And it's going to take us quite some time to get back to the surface again. And that's why we're having to end fairly early. And it probably will be somewhere between 2 and 3 hours for us to get back up to the surface here.